you would want to look at, okay, what does the child eat, number one, and you can get that from parents. I would say the easiest way for parents to do that is just do a diet record, and we have that's available. If someone would contact us, we could easily provide a sample of what we would do, which would be Monday through Friday, the whole week, 7-day a week, and you basically put on there what you're eating. And we sometimes add a little check mark to say, how did the meal look, 1 to 5? Was it very difficult or was it very easy to get these foods in? And you can put a little description in there. And then once you get that, you have a little bit of a gauge of what the child is eating. Also important is parents' goals. They vary. There are parents that want their child to eat everything. There are parents that just want to get their kid at a point where they're nutritionally balanced diet. Putting in some kind of a system where, okay, I know that so-and-so is probably not going to try it, but I'm going to continue to present it in a format that maybe won't lead to a big battle. But you never know that day that the child's ready to take it. We have a lot of parents report that, wasn't taking it for 2-3 weeks, kept presenting it, one day so-and-so takes it, and then that's great. You now open the door maybe to a food that the child might enjoy. Yeah, we use a large number of strategies that we've been using at Kennedy Krieger for over 20 years, and a lot of these are actually empirically supported. They've been, there's outcome studies and published research that we've done, and I think there's a lot that parents can do, including things like simple things, for example, blending. Mixing preferred foods with non-preferred foods. We've had a lot of kids, anybody who's worked with children with autism, you'll have kids that'll only eat the color yellow. So whatever there's presented has to be yellow. Well, you could take something that's yellow and slowly start to put foods in there that are a different color, and you can reward the child for taking those bites, and that for a while the child's not going to really necessarily know the difference, and before you know it, it starts to change. The child's been taking in that new food, and again, you've gotten to that next step. I think that's one. We also use things like, for example, putting foods on top of each other. So if you have a preferred food, well, maybe you stick the non-preferred food right in the back. And now just a little piece, and you'll say, you just have to finish this piece, and you kind of go in there. It's really about exposure, because many of the kids have never tried it. They may, if they're able to report, I don't like it, I don't want it, it tastes better, they've never had it. So it's amazing once you see them get it in there and they start to chew and it goes down and that they feel a little bit better. And then as you go, you increase it and you keep going a little further and further. I'd also recommend starting small. If you try to say a child has never had a vegetable and all of a sudden you put a whole piece of broccoli on there, that's probably not going to go well. But if you put a little piece and maybe you provide some incentives saying if you take this you can have access to your preferred item or preferred food, you might get it in there, and like I said, they'll take it. Great job, you're all done. And then the next day it's a little bit longer and bigger, the next day a little bit bigger, next day a little bit bigger. We do a lot of reward type systems for the kids. We think it's a great way for them. I mean, we really want to get their motivation going, because we really feel it. If you can just get it in, the door opens. So we might, provide a token system so they can earn tokens as they take it. Okay, every time you take this, you get a little bit of a token and they can earn a reward after the fact. Sometimes we do that because the kids are actually nervous about how many you're going to make me take. So a lot of times parents are so excited they take one bite, then they start giving them 100 bites. And the kids realize that and they shut down. They're not ready for that yet. So